Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's edition of our Premier Sports Fan Center Talk Sports. My name is Yinka Adegui. Friends call me the Doc around here. So we move on straight to what's happening in the Champions League. These are the champions. All right, the Champions League format, the new format, has been applying a lot of pressure on the clubs. Some clubs are suffering because of the kind of fixtures that come up. The kind of fixtures that will never have come up in the former style, where you're going to have 3 or 4 super big players or big clubs facing themselves, happening right now, and some big clubs are suffering from it. So this is Europe's elite club, and as this club navigates this league phase, it becomes more difficult, and for some of them, we saw what happened last season where Real Madrid was at the risk of not qualifying.
Yeah.
They had to be involved in playoff. And you know how Liverpool just lost it in the second round of that, and we have so much coming up today. So is it the best format, really? I think we talked about this sometimes before, but just for our viewers' sake, is this a better format than what we used to have?
I think when you change something, there has to be a reason, and the reason is they want to make more money. They want to see better and tougher fixtures from the group stage. Have they achieved that? Yes. Has it brought more glamour and more appetite for the Champions League? Yes. Has it increased the viewership? Yes. Has it increased the money? Yes. So I think that it is looking better than what they had before.
Okay, so this seems to be achieving its purpose. Let's take a quick look, because the next issue is what clubs are at the risk of not making it. So let us go straight and take a look at the table right now of the UEFA Champions League group stage. At the top, from 1 down, we have Arsenal, PSG, Bayern Munich, Inter, Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, Sporting CP, occupying the top 8.
Yes.
So those top 8, should they remain that way, they get automatic spots, and they have the choices to decide on playing the first leg away and coming back, the new rules. And then following closely, we have Manchester City, Atalanta, Newcastle United, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Galatasaray, PSV Eindhoven, Tottenham Hotspur, Bayern Leverkusen, 18 Barcelona, 19 Karabakh, 20 Napoli, Marseille 21, Juventus 22, Monaco 23, Pafos FC 24. And that's actually the reckoning position as it is. Now let's take a look at those who are struggling way below 24. You have Union St. Galileo's here, Club Brugge, Athletic Club Bilbao, Eintracht Frankfurt, FC Copenhagen, Benfica, Slavia Prague, Bodo Glimt, Olympiacos, Villarreal, Kairat Almaty, and Ajax at the bottom of the table with 0 points in 5 games. Wow. I think I'll take it from Paul first.
Yeah,
2 teams that are likely not going to make it.
I think Atletico Bilbao, because they've been very, very disappointing. I expected them to, do a lot and even go far, with the likes of Nico
Williams brothers.
But you look at them, they are struggling. I'm not sure if I think they've won only 1 match.
The 1-1, drew 1.
They've won 1 and drawn 1. They are the bottom. And also another Spanish team in Villarreal, who I expected to, be doing better. But at the moment now, they are very, very
just 1 point.
1 point. It's so disappointing. If you ask me, they are even more. I think Benfica also is even the worst among them. You expect the likes of
Ajax.
If you look at Ajax in the last 2-3 seasons, they've not, every year they've been selling their best players, and they are not really investing on that team properly. But Benfica, with the likes of Murillo, I think they just won their first match. That was against this same Ajax that we are talking about. So, but if you ask me,
Maria, the rest of them,
the Maria is no longer there. It's no longer there. But
is it in Porto?
No, it's gone back to Argentina now.
Oh.
So, boys, I think.
Yeah. So, but I think Benfica, they are very. But the 2 Spanish teams that I mentioned earlier on, Bilbao and Villarreal, I don't think they will be, progressing to the next
How about
round.
Juve?
Well, Juventus is still in the playoff spot.
6 points.
Yeah, 6 points, and I think 10 points will be enough for any team to qualify for the next, the playoff.
Right, so you heard it from us right here at the Premier Sport Fan Center. For the first time, you heard it. Some clubs. So if you're a fan of Villarreal, fan of Athletic Bilbao, a fan of Ajax Amsterdam, we're really sorry. And you should be prepared for getting out of the World Cup, possibly buy a new jersey so you can move on into the qualifying, the knockout stages. And we expect you to, if you have a miss, send some circulars to your clubs and let them do something about it.